Happy Thursday, everybody. Hopefully you're wearing something very comfy. You grab a beverage, smash that like, hit that subscribe because we have a lot to talk about today. So let's get started.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold. But don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, stand-up comedian and pop culture vulture, Joleen Lunzer, here for another No Offense, All Offense, where we never mean to offend anyone, but someone might get offended. We take a comedic look at pop culture, news, reality shows, things that are going on, things we love to hate, things we hate to love. I'm very opinionated. I'm going to be roasting stuff up, but that doesn't mean that you can't have a different opinion. And you can sound off in our live chat or our comment section if you're on the replay crew, and we can just respectfully agree to disagree.
That's my opinion!
It's just my opinion. Now, very important. Everything I say is true, except for the parts that are false. Everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So don't sue me. Allegedly. But we're going to have a good time, okay? Because the sun on your skin.
Sun on your skin, 6 a.m. and I've been watching you sleep. And honey, I'm so afraid you're gonna wake up and say that you should probably leave.
I don't know if that's ever going to get old to me, and I apologize to everyone who it's old to them now, but it is just one of my favorite little bangers here. You guys, like I said, smash that like, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to get 45,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is February 17th, which is very close. And we're like over 2,000 subscribers away from that. But who knows? Share me with your friends, your family, your coworkers, your pets, your enemies, everybody. And please sound off in the live chat like Artist is doing here. Everything I talk about, I want to hear from you guys. I turn to the live chat quite often to interact with you during this. So make sure you're sounding off if you want to support the channel further than liking, subscribing, participating in the live chat, which are all free ways to support the channel. You can do what DC did here and become a member on my YouTube channel. There's a link in the description of this video if you are interested, where you can get bonus exclusive content, fun emojis that I will be updating. I have to update my emojis because I don't think I've updated them since this summer. So, but there's some good ones in there. Those of you who are members, put your baby door emoji in the chat. And then also I have a Patreon, and the link for that is also in the description of this video, where you can get exclusive bonus content. But like I tell you guys, even if you are going to, even if you want to do like a free membership on Patreon, go over there and just subscribe to my Patreon for free, just in case anything ever happens to my YouTube channel. We will all reconvene over on Patreon, just in case. You never know. It's 2025, okay? In case Elon Musk, Donald Trump, JD Vance, anybody finds out what I'm saying and how I believe in women and I like them. I think they can do stuff, okay? If they find out about our witchy ways, they could get rid of us. So you can go over there and you can either join a membership if you want some content and some perks, or just join for free so that we know where to go. Okay, we know, you know what I'm saying. Okay. And thank you. Heather became a Patreon supporter recently. She's our newest friend over on the Patreon. And thank you, Artist, for the first super chat of the live, starting it off. I haven't done my super chat goal in a while, but maybe tomorrow or next week or something we'll do a good old YouTube super chat goal. So hopefully everyone's doing great and having a great Thursday. We have traders tonight. I'm going to be live at 7:30 Pacific, and that is after I watch the traders, and I'll be doing a full traders recap for you guys. Episode, what is it? It's episode 6 of the traders already. I am so excited. Thank you, Artist. We enjoy you, Artist, as I so enjoy my time with Joleen, and I'm here for all the tea. We got the tea and we got the laughs. You know, we might not be reporting on things. We're not the first. We're not like the bloggers per se, but we are the funniest. It's a good TV night because then we also have The Pit, which is another great show that Hype Man Husband Chell and I have been watching. Okay, So yesterday we talked a lot about Marcus Jordan. We do have an update to that. If you missed it, I really want you guys. I think we need to keep doing stuff like that, like roasting celebrity arrest videos or roasting more videos like that, like viral videos, which we used to do more of that. I had like a Joleen reacts segment, but I would love to hear from you guys to see if you want me to do more of that kind of stuff because I forgot how much I liked it. And it was so fun. And you guys were hilarious. I went back to look at the chat and you guys were killing it in the chat with your own jokes. So we roasted up Marcus Jordan, son of Michael Jordan, was arrested for DUI and they found some cocaine and he was with a very young gal named Taylor. We still don't know her age, but we had so much fun. And so I think I'm going to incorporate more of that into No Offense, All Offense as well, because, you know, you can go anywhere to find out about these stories and Bravo News. There's so many great content creators doing that. I think what, you know, sets each content creator apart is their personality, how they, you know, their take on it, their POV, if you will. But their power of veto. That's what I'm saying. Their power of veto, point of view or power of veto. But what sets us apart is we like to laugh and roast shit up. So this is an open call again, which if you guys have been with me for a while, you know I've done this. If you see some videos, we did this a lot when like the Karen Kevin things were happening a few years ago where there were those videos with Karens and Kevins and we would roast them up and it was so fun. But if you find any funny viral videos, you know, people doing, getting in trouble, celebrity arrest, police cam videos, mainly celebrities, because, you know, we don't want to really kick down. You know, you want to speak truth and humor to power, but we don't want to like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see with those. But because some of the arrest body cam videos can be really sad, but some of them can be hilarious as well as sad. But anywho, if you find anything you think you would like me to react to, roast on No Offense, All Offense, email me, joleenreacts at gmail.com. And I'm going to put that in the in my chat here so you can see it. Just shoot me over an email. You guys used to send me so many good videos. So again, anything you think you would like to hear me take a comedic look on and we can just roast it up here together. I'll be looking for videos. Obviously, I'm not going to make you guys do all of my work. But yeah, like Dreadful Ruby says, punch up in life always. Or should I say, don't punch down. You try not to. You try not to. But, you know, I've had my time where I've been like, is this a punch down? I don't know. You try your best. You know, you try, but it's hard. Like my dad always says, you try, but it's hard. But you can email me at joleenreacts at gmail.com, or I know a lot of you already DM me on Instagram. Again, I apologize. I can't reply to everybody who DMs me, but obviously like Steven, Care Bear, a lot of my mods, they shoot me stuff on Instagram. People have sent me stuff on TikTok. That's another great way you can DM me there if you see things. So yes. Janine says, I can't get out of my head. I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand. I know. And I can never find the clip when I'm looking for it because I feel like I took it out of. Oh, no, I didn't. It's right here.
I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand.
Oops.
I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand. I don't understand, bitch.
Don't understand, bitch. I don't understand, bitch. Oh, artist, I feel so special. Joleen is the only blogger besides Emily D. Baker that pronounces my name correctly. Artists. Never forget that. It's an amazing name. Madison, I saw Madison LaCroix from Southern Charm is up. Haraggers. Congratulations to Madison and her cutie patootie husband, firefighter guy. I forgot his name. I am so not caught up on this season of Southern Charm, and I really need to be. But let's get into some news. Yes, Bad Girls Club. That was my jam back in the day. What a problematic show. That was very, very, very entertaining. Okay, let's get into, we got some Taylor Swift news. You guys, TMZ is reporting that Taylor Swift, I mean, they've really been kind of everywhere has been talking about this, that Taylor Swift has bad blood allegedly with Blake Lively. And I'm Not Your Dragon. Remember Blake Lively? Now in the lawsuit, in the paperwork with Justin Baldoni. She and I should say Justin Baldoni sharing the texts from Blake Lively, where Blake Lively wanted to, she was making her own edits to the script. She was taking a pass. So I just want to take a pass, which I don't know if I've talked about this, but I watched some of the law tubers cover this case between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, and it's really funny. Emily D. Baker is like the only one of the few I've found that I watch. I'm sure there's others out there who understand like the entertainment talk because there was one and it was a gentleman and there was a gentleman and a woman, and the gentleman was like, oh, pass. Like he didn't know, just like hearing them interpret what they think the entertainment, what the entertainment terms are. So that Blake wanted to take a pass at the script or something. And he was like, oh yeah, she was passing. She wanted to pass or something he was like, I guess she needed a pass to get on the rooftop. And really she wanted to take a try at rewriting and working on the rooftop scene. But it was hilarious to watch this lawyer gentleman go, oh, I says here, according to the text, that she needed a pass to get on the rooftop. And I was like, no, Jim, that's not it. But, put me with all that lawyer talk and I would sound the same way. But it was pretty hilarious. So we now know that, Justin Baldoni is claiming that Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds were trying to take over his project and Wayfair, his studio's project. It Ends With Us, the movie that they both starred in that came out this summer and was made for $25 million and then made, I think, $350 million. So now cha-ching, and there's like more books because it's based on a book by this Colleen Hoover vacuum lady. And Blake her and Ryan were rewriting parts of the script, which is always really messy. As an aspiring and script writer myself, I've written scripts, nothing that you've seen, nothing that I've sold, but things that I pitch, ways that I show proof that I can write if I'm trying to get a writing job. How frustrating for Justin Baldoni and team to have Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds just be like, nah, we're gonna rewrite this. It's like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry? That's why we have writers. But okay. But how frustrating for the writers and for, looking at it. I look at this case kind of through the eyes of a creative and someone who, has experienced people who want to take over projects, which we've talked about. And that must be very, 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 very frustrating. So in this, long story short, in these text messages, Blake now has infamously called herself Khaleesi from Game of Thrones, and Ryan Reynolds and Taylor Swift are like her dragons. And she said, I'm paraphrasing here, but they are so good at advocating, for themselves and believing in themselves. And so they help her do that about herself, but also like, hey, I have these two powerhouses who are my dragons. They will fight for me. And, it'd be good for them to be on your side too. And they think I can write this script really, really good. So she brought Taylor Swift into it. Apparently Taylor Swift was there too a few times, or telling like, oh yeah, her stuff's really good. And if, that's what friends do. You build each other up. You say, that's really good. But okay. So TMZ is, let me make this bigger so I can actually read the damn thing. So Taylor Swift feels she was used by Blake Lively in her war with Justin Baldoni, and she resents Blake calling her one of her quote unquote dragons and leveraging her name. Now, so far, Taylor Swift or TMZ they haven't named a source to say this, but TMZ says, as we reported, there was a critical meeting at Blake and Ryan Reynolds' NYC penthouse with Justin to discuss a scene that Blake had written for It Ends With Us. Justin has said the meeting got super heated and he felt ambushed because Ryan and Taylor showed up. Ooh, they were waiting outside like the dragons, according to Blake. But a well-connected source close to Taylor tells TMZ Taylor came to Blake's apartment at the time Blake told her to. Was it a setup? Not knowing anyone else would be there. Oh, shit. In other words, Taylor had no idea there was a meeting going on with Justin. So do you guys think this is Taylor's PR being like, we want to separate ourselves from this so much? The source goes on to say Justin was about to leave after the 2-hour meeting as Taylor walked in, and she was introduced to him. 2-hour meeting, damn. And she was introduced to him for the first time and only time. So what I said earlier, Taylor, according to this article, allegedly Taylor only met Justin one time, and it was in Blake and Ryan's NYC penthouse. And according to this source, Taylor didn't even know she was going to be meeting Justin. We're told all Taylor said to Justin was how excited she was to see the movie because he was her friend's boss. Okay. Our source says Taylor believes Blake timed her meeting with Justin so Taylor would arrive before he left, and is baffled by Blake later characterizing her as her dragon. The source adds, it's weird to say that about a friend. And if I was Taylor Swift, I'd be like, no, I'm Taylor Swift. I'm Taylor Swift. I'm Taylor Swift. Have you heard of the Eras tour? I'm the moment. I'm the movement. I'm the reason for the season. Yeah, you're Blake Lively, but I'm Taylor Swift. But okay. So here is the text. Remember, Blake texted Justin after the meeting referring to herself as Khaleesi from Game of Thrones and Taylor and Ryan as her protective dragons. She says, if you ever get around to watching Game of Thrones, you'll appreciate that I'm Khaleesi. And like her, I happen to have a few dragons. For better or for worse, but usually for better. God, the way she texts here is just cringe. Okay, so for better or for worse, but usually for better, because my dragons also protect those I fight for. Okay, so really we all benefit from those gorgeous monsters of mine. You will too, I can promise you. Leveraging Taylor Swift. That's not a good look to leverage your friends. Graphic says more like Cersei. Not the brother who took over the... Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. Archive says Khaleesi dies at the end. Oh no, Blake. All right. Let's see. Remember, Blake texted Justin after the meeting, referring to herself. We know that, blah, blah. And there's more. The source says Taylor's also learning Blake has been inappropriately leveraging her name for a long time. Ugh. See, that sucks, because you think if this is true, right now it's all alleged. That does suck. It's like you think this is your real girlfriend. And then she's just like, I'm friends with Taylor Swift because she's Taylor Swift. Ugh. Like telling a young actress that Taylor cast her, which simply did not happen. Oh, goodness gracious. TMZ dropped a new podcast Wednesday, Two Angry Men, in which Harvey asked Justin's lawyer, Brian Friedman, about subpoenaing Taylor for a deposition. Go to 2537 on the podcast player to hear that exchange. It's easy to read between the lines, and it's clear Taylor feels used. This is a huge falling out. Taylor is godmother to one of Blake and Ryan's kids. I heard she was godmother to two of his kids, but all right, TMZ. Here's what'll be very telling. If Blake will be at the Super Bowl with Taylor like she was last year. Now that Travis Kelce's Kansas City Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. If she's there, then United Front. If she's not, a little weird, because last year they made sure to go. So why not this year? Would it just be because, Blake doesn't want to be seen, right? I don't know. It just seemed, I think that'll be telling. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. But one source close to Blake has a different take, telling TMZ Blake believes the relationship is not strained. Blake's like, we're fine. With the two still talking regularly. Another source close to the situation says Taylor was pissed about the extent to which she was involved. And specifically, she was angry about the dragons remark. But Blake has since apologized, and they had a good cry and hugged it out. if I don't know. It depends on how good of friends they really are. I mean, it seems like they were really good friends, but this is getting anywhere near this case for Taylor Swift, I think is like not the look she wants. So I would probably pull away. Another source close to the situation says Taylor was pissed about the extent to which, yeah, she was involved, but they cried, hug it out, made up. So whoever this source is, show yourself. I wish they would like name them. I hate when they do this and there's like a source says, and I'm like, name them.
Name them.
Name them.
Well, what
Name
you
'em.
did was ridiculous.
Name 'em.
Not having.
Name 'em.
Well, be quiet. So
Name
let me
'em.
talk. Jesus.
Name them.
And like I said, now that we are getting an even better, greater understanding of how the PR world works, it could be Taylor's PR trying to separate themselves from Blake and Ryan and this lawsuit. Let me jump in the live chat and see what you guys are saying. HC says Blake seems like the type you break up with, but they're still dating you. Did you get that vibe when, according to the TMZ article, they're like, but Blake says, no, they're fine. We're fine. We're doing good. The archive says Taylor named a song after one of their kids. Which song is it? I didn't even know that, and I love Taylor Swift. Kara says, if they were really friends, it's sad. It is sad if she was kind of leveraging, Taylor's celebrity. That's the thing in this entertainment business and stuff. You never know who your friends really are. Indiana Girl, Jewel says, I wish the media would stop involving Taylor Swift. She has no reason to respond or make a statement. Yeah, especially if she's only met Justin Baldoni once and they've never had any other interactions, according to this source. And there was only that time in the penthouse and then Blake bringing her up. But I think it has more to do with Blake bringing Taylor up. Taylor wouldn't be brought up unless Blake brought this up, and then Justin Baldoni, releasing these text messages and these exchanges. TMZ always has a source. Yeah, we have to remember it is TMZ, but we want the names. Names. Silly Goose says, I never know who is friends with me neither. You never know. There are so many opportunists in that, even on the lowest level of people trying to get ahead or trying to make it or trying to get in the door. That's why they have a whole saying about, like the LA conversation when you're talking to someone, but then you see them looking over their shoulder. And I'm sure this happens in other businesses as well, for if there's someone more important in the room to be talking to. And that's part of LA. There's a lot of great parts about, exciting being in entertainment and stuff, but there's a lot of gross things like that where you're like, I just want to have a normal conversation. Not everything is an opportunity to climb. Are we having a real conversation, or are you just waiting for someone more important to talk to? Or do I have something and you're talking to me because you think I have some heat on me, or I have something that you want? It's pretty cuckoo. Lucy says, I'm a new Swiftie, but I've heard that Taylor despises TMZ in the Daily Mail and most gossip outlets and would never use them. Yeah, I'm sure she does hate all of them, but as we've seen with PR, they might, that's kind of why you hire them, so that they can do that kind of work for you. But again, who knows? Graphic says Ryan Reynolds was married to Scarlett Johansson first. I forget why it didn't last and lasted 2 years. People forget that. Well, didn't he meet? Well, he met Blake on the set of what was it, The Green Goblin or something. But before that, I remember when Ryan Reynolds was with Alanis Morissette, and I thought it was kind of shitty the way he left Alanis Morissette. So after that, I was looking at Ryan Reynolds like this, like, huh? What's going on? And then she wrote that song about their breakup, and me and my husband now use it for every time we start a new diet. But it's a really beautiful breakup song about starting over, but we use it about every time we have to start over and eat healthy. And the lyrics are, day one, start over again. Step one. It's like something like, it's not quite making sense just yet. I'm faking it till I'm pseudo making it from scratch, begin again. But this time I as I, and not as we. Chocolate cake and goodies, not as we. Potato chips and French fries and cheeseburgers. But ever since then, I've been like, I don't know. So yeah, it's a really good song. I gotta tell you guys the name in case you want to look it up. Alanis Morissette, and I love Alanis Morissette song about Ryan Reynolds. Ooh, that's in the thing. Okay. Well, Torch is about him too. Well, the album is Flavors of Entanglement, but I think it's I've just made up my own thing here. Let's see. I gotta put the lyrics in. Step one lyrics. Oh, they say this is also about Blake or about Ryan Reynolds, but it's not as we. Okay. She starts the song by saying, reborn and shivering, spat out on new terrain, unsure, unconvincing, the faint and shaky hour. Day one, start over again. Ugh, it's such a freaking beautiful song. People are like, did she write it? Alanis Morissette wrote the song. Torch from her 2008 album, Flavors of Entanglement, about her breakup with Ryan Reynolds. Morissette has said that the song is really about my grief. And then she has Not As We, which I believe is on the same album. But just look up Not As We. I'm going to look up the lyrics to Torch. What did you do to our girl, Ryan? Okay. Torch, Alanis Morissette lyrics. Let's see. Torch is from 2008, and she says, I miss your smell and your style and your pure abiding way. Miss your approach to life and your body in my bed. Oh my goodness. Miss your take on anything and the music you would play. Miss cracking up and wrestling. WWE, SmackDown, I added that part. Our debriefs at the end of the day. These are the things that I miss. These are not the times of the weak of heart. These are the days of raw despondence, and I never dreamed I would have to lay down my torch for you like this. I miss your neck and your gait. What's a gait? And you're sharing what you write. Oh, see, even back then he was writing shit and making women read it. Oh, goodness gracious. Miss you walking through the front door, documentaries in your hand. Miss our traveling, and your fun and charming friends. Miss our Big Sur getaways. Oh, I do love Big Sur. And to watch you love my dogs. Ooh, he even got in with the dogs. These are the things that I miss. These are not times for the weak of heart. These are the days of raw despondence. I never dreamed I would have to lay down my torch for you like this. Step one, she does a one step, one prayer. I soldier on, stimulating, moving on. I miss your warmth and the thought of us bringing up our kids. Oh, he talked about having kids with her. See, I knew. Ryan, and the part of you that walks with your stick tied handkerchief. Did he really wear a handkerchief? These are the things that I miss. These are not times for the weak of heart. These are the days of raw despondence, and I never dreamed I would have to lay down my torch for you like this. Oh my God. Jeez, it's beautiful. Alanis is such a talent. But I remember when they broke up, I was like, what happened? Because I feel like his career started to take off. I'm still thinking about this all these years later. According to reports, Ryan Reynolds and Alanis Morissette broke up due to fundamental differences in their personalities and lifestyles. With Alanis hinting that she may have stayed in the relationship too long, potentially because of the high-profile nature of the romance. She later channeled her emotions into her music after the split. But they dated for a while. Because I remember being like, oh my God, they're so cute. He is younger than her. I don't know how much younger he is. But, I mean, Alanis is Alanis. I mean, anyone would be lucky to be with Alanis Morissette. But now I believe she's married and has children and all those things. So I'll just carry on the grudge for her. But they met in 2002. And then in 2003, they made their red carpet debut. In 2004, Ryan Reynolds and Alanis Morissette got engaged. Oh, I forgot they were engaged. No wonder I was so mad. And she was with him when he was doing Blade movies, I think. In 2004 or in 2006, Ryan and Alanis Morissette break up. After getting engaged, Reynolds and Morissette reportedly broke up temporarily, that is. By July, they were spotted doing couples activities like going for strolls. Yep. Every couple loves a stroll. Holding hands, kissing from Vancouver to New York City. In 2007, Ryan Reynolds and Alanis Morissette break up after reunited. So they reunited in 2006. They got engaged in 2004, broke up in 2006, then reunited in 2006, and then broke up in 2007, February, after reuniting. Although the initial split appeared to be a false alarm, their second breakup, which came less than a year later, was permanent. After a nearly 3-year engagement, Reynolds and Morissette announced their separation. They remain close friends. No, they don't. It's unclear precisely, according to InStyle, what caused the split, but in true singer-songwriter fashion, Morissette channeled her post-breakup angst into her music. Her 2008 album, Flavors of Entanglement, addressed the fallout, with her track Torch acting as the most direct link. Speaking about the song, she explained, "It's really about my grief." The record boasts lyrics like, "I miss your smell, I miss your style, and your pure abiding way." She also opened up to women's health during this time, saying she got angry at herself for staying in the relationships too long. She said she stayed in multiple relationships too long, though she never specified her romance with Reynolds. However, it's safe to say that the high-profile aspect of their relationship contributed to its end. And she said it would be something, these high-profile relationships would be something that she would avoid in the future. She said, "I think it's the straw that breaks the camel's back." She told the Los Angeles Times of her split with Reynolds, "I was a full-blown love addict. So it was like, I can't keep doing this. My body can't take it." For someone who is a love addict, breakups are debilitating. Oh, girl. Oh, it's beautiful and also sad. But I think, like, when did Ryan Reynolds start dating Scarlett Johansson? Because then I was like, oh, he went from Alanis right to like, oh, so okay, this is why I looked at you this way, Ryan. Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson began dating in April 2007. Well, when did they say that him and Alanis broke up? February 2007. And it wasn't just, normally you'd say, okay, but they were engaged. They married in 2008. This is why I didn't like them. This is right then. There you go. You're going to be engaged to Alanis Morissette. Okay, no shade to Scarlett Johansson, but Alanis Morissette, you're going to be with her for all those years. You're going to make her wait an engagement 3 years. Okay, and I'm saying make her wait, but it sounded like she was really in love with him. Whatever. Then 3 months, 2 months later, you're going to meet Scarlett Johansson, and less than a year later, you're going to marry her. Graphic says Ryan Reynolds reminds me of a human version of a South Park Canadians. And that was kind of the cute part of Ryan at the time and Alanis, that they were both Canadian darlings, right? All the way. Tracy says, ouch, I'm Team Alanis all the way. DGF says, seems like Ryan is climbing with the next hottest it girl. Blake's career never took off into movie star status like Scarlett. It did seem at the time, now it's all coming back to me now, that when he and Alanis seemed like, I'm listening to her album, Flavor of Entanglement, and I just remember that song, Day One, and we were going through, breakups or hardships in relationships at the same time, me and Alanis, just besties for the resties over here. And hearing her just like pour her soul out, and then he's like, I'm on to Scarlett Johansson, who, Scarlett Johansson, obviously, movie star, a big deal, beautiful, but I believe might be a little younger than Ryan and was like super it girl at the time. And Alanis is writing these like heartfelt songs like, and she's using words like despondence, and you're like, oh God, I feel that in my butthole, like it's so much, it's so painful. And Ryan's like, I'm already humping Scarlett Johansson. And then, less than a year later, or a little over a year later, he marries Scarlett, only to divorce her in December 2010. Now let's see, why did Ryan, do I even want to go down this route? Why did Ryan Reynolds break up with Scarlett Johansson? Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson divorced in 2011 after being married for 2 years. They cited the stress of being apart due to their conflicting schedules for the reason for their split. But Hello Magazine, which obviously is like peak journalism, says the real reason behind Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson's divorce after 2 years. And they're saying that the pair, who were 23 and 31 respectively when they married, that was another reason. He was with Alanis Morissette, who was already in her 30s. He's 31. And I'm like, you wasted Alanis's time. Don't be wasting talented women's time. And then he goes and finds the 23-year-old. No shade, no offense, all offense to Scarlett Johansson. And then marries her when she's 23, when there's still a lot of options and things. And he scoops her up. And they began dating, after a year. But he's engaged to Alanis for 3 years. I'm not over this. They wed in Vancouver. They eventually separated in 2010. At the time, they released a statement that read, after long and careful consideration on both of our parts, we've decided to end our marriage, which is never the case. Very rarely is it the case that people, especially in the public eye like this, are just like, after careful consideration. No, it's after he pissed me off enough, or he met somebody new, or she cheated, or he cheated. We've decided it's over. We entered our relationship with love. 2 months after he broke up with someone he was with a long time and engaged to, Alanis Morissette. And kindness, we leave it. While privacy isn't expected, it's certainly appreciated. In 2009, Scarlett hinted that the marriage might be on the rocks, telling Glamour, I don't profess to know anything about marriage that anybody else doesn't know, or how to make it right. She later alluded to the relationship in Cosmo, explaining the logistics of being with another actor are challenging. Jealousy. There has to be a real understanding of how you share your time, especially when two people's careers are going at the same rate, or even if one person is more stressful than the other, or more successful and stressful than the other. That also proves challenging. There may be a competitive thing. What did I say? So Ryan spoke briefly about his split from Scarlett, telling Details magazine, anyone who gets divorced goes through a lot of pain. I don't think I want to get married again. Well, while on The Tonight Show, he spoke about his bad luck while filming in Georgia. My hotel room flooded. My dog got sick. I came down with a slight case of divorce. Good one, Ryan. Oh, we need the cricket sound effect. We got to bring that back, you guys. We got to bring the cricket sound effect back when men make horrible jokes like this. Way to belittle your marriage, Ryan. Cricket sound effect. Okay. So Ryan, while on The Tonight Show again, he spoke about his bad luck while filming in Georgia, and he was filming Green Goblin, I think, with Blake Lively. He says, my hotel room flooded, my dog got sick, and I came down with a slight case of divorce, and I broke my pinky finger. I was begging to get out of Atlanta at that point. Hilarious. Ryan is now happily married to Blake, whom he met on the set of Green Lantern, not Green Goblin, Jolene. I have not obviously seen that movie. Green Lantern. It's a lantern. I think the movie should be called Green Goblin. Why do I want to see a Green Lantern? And how is a superhero a Green Lantern? What's the lantern's power? Lights? I don't understand that. Green Goblin now, I understand Goblin. And the pair share 4 children. James, Betty. She didn't write Betty about Blake's. Taylor didn't write the song Betty about Blake's kid, did she? Because it's my favorite Taylor Swift song of all time. Inez. She has Betty and Inez. You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe the word she says most time, but this time it was true. The worst thing that I ever did was what I did to you. So I showed up at your party. Would you have me? Would you want me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself or leave me in the garden or whatever? Both Betty and Inez and James. What? This is rocking my world right now, you guys. I had no idea. Those were the names of. So Blake and Ryan's children. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment by myself here. They share the children, James, Betty, Inez, and Olin. And in my favorite Taylor Swift song called Betty, why you switched your homeroom? I think it's because of me. You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word he says most times, but this time it was true. The worst thing that I ever did was what I did to you. So if I just showed up at your party, would you have me? Would you want me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself? That's my favorite Taylor Swift song of all time. And James is the guy that's singing to Betty. And Inez is the one. You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word she says most times, but this time it was true. So it's about James cheating on Betty when they're in high school and they're in love. But he's like, Inez told you that, and usually she's a liar, but this time it's true, and I did cheat on you, and I'm so sorry, and I wish I could take it back. You didn't deserve that. And those are they're good friends, clearly. My mind. Yeah, James is the cheater, and he's singing to Betty, and Inez is the one that was like, yo, Betty, James was cheating on you. Oh my gosh. Is that just me that thinks that's crazy? Yeah. Betty, I won't make assumptions about why you switched your homeroom, but I think it's because of me. Betty, one time I was riding on my skateboard when I passed your house. It's like I couldn't breathe. You heard the rumors from Inez, and she spells it the same way. You can't believe a word she says most time, but this time it was true. The worst thing that I ever did was what I did to you. Sing it with me, everybody. But if I showed up at your party, would you have me? Would you want me? Would you tell me to go fuck myself or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me when I told you it was just a summer thing? I'm only 17. I don't know anything, but I know I miss you. And then when does she say James's name in it? Okay. Betty, I know where it all went wrong. Your favorite song was playing from the far side of the gym. I was nowhere to be found. I hate the crowds, you know that. Plus, I saw you dance with him. You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word he says most time, but this time it was true. And somewhere in that she says James. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy too. That's a good point. Dreadful Ruby says, why would you use your friends' kids' names in a song about a cheater? That is true. Yeah. Well, I mean, I believe that Jess says, I believe that it was Taylor that first released one of the kids' names in one of her songs. And I don't know when that song came out, but it may line up with the kids' births. Interesting. Silly Goose says there's a video of them with the kids and they're singing to Inez when her part comes. That's so cute. I am flabbergasted because I always would it was interesting because I would see, clips from the Eras tour. Obviously, I went to see it in the theater. I didn't go see it live. Shame on me. But I now watch it on Disney Plus. I do like myself an Eras tour. And I would always see clips of pictures of Blake Lively and Ryan there, and they were just going crazy for Taylor's music. And I'm like, dang, they must be good friends. I mean, they're really into their friend's music, and now it makes sense. Wow. So they are friends. Sparkly. I'm just flabbergasted. Oh my gosh. And she's the godmother to all the children. Oh no. Yeah. I didn't get into Taylor Swift, no offense, all offense, until my niece Lucy was born. And little Lucy, who's now 10, who I adore, she's my best friend. She got me into Taylor Swift because she was singing Taylor Swift lyrics at 3. And the song she was singing was, ooh, wait, look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. And then my little nephew, Frankie, who was then Lucy, I think then she's 4, and then Frankie's a year. And then that part would come up. The old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? And then Frankie, all of a sudden, he had heard it so many times. He was so little, but in the backseat, he goes, guys, she's dead. And you're like, oh my God, that's the creepiest, hilarious shit. Hearing a 1.5-year-old, maybe 2-year-old kid go,
Because she's dead.
You're like, what in the pet cemetery is going on back there in The Shining is happening? But I do love that. I love the song Betty so much. So yeah, once Lucy was into it, I got into it, and I've never looked back. Okay, because at first it just it wasn't really what I was listening to at the time. I was more like Beyonce. Not that you can't listen to everyone, but I was like obsessed with Lemonade. So when Taylor's stuff was popping, I was like, I'm over here. But then I was like, oh, this Taylor Swift stuff is very good too. And don't even get me started on Olivia Rodrigo, who amazing. Amazing. All the feels. All right. Well, what a fun tangent we went on. And Ryan Reynolds. No, okay. All right. So I don't know about this. Obviously, they're good enough friends very good friends, where if this, bringing Taylor into this, and I could see a reality where Taylor Swift is upset that she's she feels that Blake has leveraged her in this situation with Justin Baldoni, and a situation where Taylor Swift and her team would not want to be associated with this lawsuit. Very messy, very, very messy, very messy. Hello, Trish. You've never, Otter, just allow yourself to just listen to some Taylor Swift. Just even go to Apple Music, go to like Taylor Swift Essentials, or if you have Disney Plus, watch the Eras Tour. Honestly, it's little girls, like my little niece Lucy, and then my dear friend Katie has two wonderful daughters who are around the same age as Lucy, and they're always making sure, ask Jolene, and so they're like, ask Jolene if she'll come to the Eras movie with us. And my friend Katie texted me like, hey, do you want to come to Eras tour? And I was like, what? There's a movie about the tour? And she was like, yeah, just so you know, it's like 2+ hours or something of singing. And I'm like, in a movie theater? And I went thinking, I don't think I'm gonna like this, because if there's too much singing in anything, even though I'm singing all the time, so make sense. But I didn't think I'd like it. The cutie patootie little girl, biggest fans, they fall asleep, and me and Katie, 40-year-old, dog and cat mom and human mom, we're like, yeah. And I was like, oh, this is so great. I was taking pictures of the screen and sending it to my little 10-year-old niece. Like, this is amazing. And she's like, yeah, Jolene, I've seen it. I've definitely seen it. So yeah, I'm a late in life Swiftie, and I'm unapologetic about it too. I just love it. I think it's amazing. Amazing. So just like allow yourself, if you do have Disney Plus, watch the Eras Tour, turn it on. It is quite the show she puts on, and it's fun, and the music is fun, and her going through all the eras and the Taylor's version and taking back her songs and all that is it's pretty. I like how empowering it is for little girls. So I needed, the future feminists of the world to show me the power of Taylor Swift. Okay. Let's move on to Marcus Jordan, because nothing screams feminism like an NBA legend's Nepo spoiled son who was pulled over and arrested for Coca-Cola Classic in his pocket, a little bit of nose candy, and being under the influence while driving his $300,000, which he wouldn't stop telling us, Lamborghini, on a railroad track. Okay. Well, apparently he has spoken out since the arrest video has come out and since his arrest. Okay. So Marcus Jordan speaks out following DUI arrest. This is his unfortunate mug shot. It's a mug shot. It's a mug shot. Okay. Marcus Jordan is breaking his silence days after he was busted for DUI, saying he appreciates everyone who reached out following the arrest. Who the hell is reaching out? You acted like an entitled a-hole. But for now, he's shifting his focus elsewhere. Oh, okay. Yeah. He doesn't want to take accountability. The son of NBA legend Michael Jordan posted to his Instagram story Thursday morning saying his priority is his store. Didn't seem like it was your priority when you were taking a joyride down some train tracks with a lady that looked very young. Looked like you picked her up on her way to cheerleading. competition while cocaña is in your pockets and you were lit. But okay. And it was literally a Monday. So he posted this. He's going to focus on his store, the trophy room, and won't be making any comments on recent media stories in my personal life. He's like, I appreciate everyone reaching out. I'm focusing on at trophy room store, at the room store right now, and won't be making any comments on recent media stories in my personal life. I've never heard of this store in my life. Not that I'm, the coolest piece of cool or anything. I sincerely appreciate your concerns and thank you for your kind understanding. I don't understand. I sincerely appreciate your concerns, blah, blah, blah. As we previously reported, the 34-year-old was arrested in Florida early Tuesday after cops discovered his car stuck on train tracks. And you guys, watch yesterday's video. I might just have to pull that segment out and make it a separate video because he was deep on the train tracks. And someone commented in the comments, and I loved it because she's like, I live right by there. And yeah, he went like deep in the train tracks. Like seriously, the cops, when they had to go find him, they had to go on foot, go on foot. It was like a hike. It was quite the hike, like a camping trip to get to his car that was stuck on the train tracks. And he was like, help me push it. We can all push it. It's like, no, bro, it's stuck. The tires were stuck in the gravel. It was a hot mess. Okay. He tried to get officers, like the article saying, to help him move the whip. But they were more concerned about the signs of intoxication. They're like, no, we don't care. He's like, it's a $300,000 car. We don't care right now because you're literally on train tracks and there's a train coming and you're driving while intoxicated and you could have killed someone. So we're not going to let you back in the car. We're not going to help you push it. We're not AAA. We're here to arrest you because you've breaking the law. At one point during the interaction, he name dropped his famous father. Not at one point, in the beginning. He was like, I'm Marcus Jordan. My dad is Michael Jordan, which he said many times. And then got mad at the officers throughout the arrest because he's like, you know who I am. You know who I am. And they're like, honestly, I have no idea who you are, because I would have no idea who this man was if I didn't watch Bravo Television and Traders and he didn't date Larsa Pippen. I would have no idea. And I would have no idea who Larsa Pippen is if it wasn't obviously for Scottie Pippen or the Kardashians. So I only know about this man because of Larsa Pippen. I don't know who this man is. So name dropped his dad. After a series of tests, they placed him in cuffs and threw him in the back of the squad car, which he initially resisted. After a search of his person, they pulled out a small baggie of white powder. It's snowing on a Monday, which later tested positive for the Coca-Cola Classic. You can't beat the real thing, along with the DUI charge. He was also busted for possession of cocaine, resisting an arrest, resisting an officer without violence. He was released a few hours later. Oh, this says Larsa Pippen unbothered. Well, yeah, why would you be bothered? So now they're saying Larsa Pippen unbothered by Marcus's new girl, seeing reality TV star. Well, who is this new girl? Her name's Taylor. Larsa Pippen is not sweating Marcus Jordan's. When's this from? Oh, this is from August. So this might not. Is it Taylor? No, that was someone else I think he was dating at the time. So don't get me all excited. I don't even know if Larsa Pippen has spoken out, but I'm sure she's just glad that she's got her own issues, that she is not with him, allegedly. Okay. There was. All right. Did you guys watch the Grammys? Oh, I have to look and see if there's more to the Marcus Jordan arrest video, because I thought they would have video of him when they were booking him. Maybe there is. I'll look into it and see. Kara says, I would only recognize Scottie Pippen. Yeah. HC says Marcus name dropped the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, BBLs, number 23, the shoes, Jordans, and Scottie Pippen. It was like everything and all the like establishments he was at. Do you want to see my receipts? And he was drinking tequila Red Bulls while doing cocaine, allegedly. Oh no. Yanni, yes, true. isn't a DUI / rug possession. Every Nepo baby's rite of passage. Yeah, definitely. One of the best Grammys we've had in years. Agreed. However, someone's got to save this lady. You guys, someone has to get in there and get, what's her name? Bianca. Someone's got to get Bianca. We need Taylor's parents, not Taylor Swift, but Taylor, who was dating Marcus Jordan at the arrest. We need to get her parents to come pick up Bianca. Every time we see Kanye, aka Ye's wife, girlfriend, I don't even know, they had broken up. She's naked. She's naked. And there's just something, it's one thing if she's choosing, like, I'm just going to live in my skin and be naked. Okay, naked, wakey, got it. But there's something so weird here with Kanye always like, you know how he liked to like dress Kim and how he's always just like, yeah. It's like some weird shame ritual shit going on. I don't know. But Bianca showed up in a piece of like nylons that went like a mini dress, but it literally was nylon. So all see-through. So we could see the baby door and the tots. We could see the tater tots and the baby door, everything. And she's a beautiful woman and all the things, but something strange. While Kanye's always there wearing moon boots, wraparound shades, thinking he's changing the game of fashion. Like, can you just make the music? Remember how good Kanye's music used to be? Oh my God. So amazing. College Dropout, Life of Pablo. Amazing albums. And then whatever. And then he had to start a school and a cult and all this stuff. Okay. So apparently, so that's her at the Grammys. He's never naked. Okay, I'm never naked. Won't you be naked? So Ye go naked instead of Bianca. The joys of AI. So his buddy, Mark Zuckerberg, the poster boy for toxic masculinity himself, the boy who wants to, I want to fit in too. I want to lift weights. I want to CrossFit. I just don't want to make computer stuff. I want to CrossFit. Hey guys, it's me, Mark Zuckerberg. Now people are doing AI with him naked and Bianca wearing the clothes. And this I like this, okay? Folks worried about Bianca, who wouldn't be, after her naked Grammy stunt are giving Kanye West a taste of what his wife went through courtesy of some X-rated AI, which this AI is terrifying as it is, but like the X-rated AI and the fact that I'm seeing ads now, and I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but I'm literally seeing ads where it's clear the person is not saying what they have them saying. It's just close enough where you got to look, but then it's very clear they're not saying it. And it's the weird, you have people saying the weirdest stuff, One guy's like, there's an ad and he's like, I couldn't get my wiener erected hard and now I really give it to my wife, but his mouth is moving like this. And you're like, what did we sign away our rights to our images? And pretty soon are all of us going to be on the internet doing weird ads? It'd be like, here's Joleen talking about, have you put this stuff on your bunghole? It has a nice, cool flavor. What? I didn't say that. It's scary. And the fact that now they can like put out nudes and, the corn, if you will, through AI and say it's people that it's not. I just hope if they do one, if it ever happens to me or any of us, it just give me the best body. Give me the best body. Please give me Tego bitties. Give me a little waist and less of a flat ass. That's all I'm asking. And don't make me do any sexual stuff. Okay. So check it out. Days after Ye and Bianca shook up the Grammy Awards with Mrs. West arriving in nothing but a sheer dress. A new photo is going viral. It's reversing the nudity, depicting Ye butt naked, showing his former Yeezy architect wife in his all black ensemble. So I think this is better. I think they made the little square. that was nice of them because they knew Kanye would be like, make that square bigger. Whoever created the pic spared the world a vision of Ye's naughty bits. They censored the beans and the Frank and beans. The photo quickly made the rounds online, with many applauding the image as a powerful response, as lots of people wonder if Bianca really was a willing participant. I mean, they'll be walking around Europe. They're on vacation and she's not, and he just has her nude and he's like, it's almost like she's his show pony. Like he's showing her. It's so odd. And I don't know if I've ever heard her talk before. So it just, something don't smell right in this reconstructed nose of mine. Something don't smell right. One ex-user even noted, I would prefer it this way. Let him go on display. Yeah. Exploit yourself, sir. Exploit your penis. Despite the growing concern for Ye's wife, all outward indications are that Bianca seemed to be enjoying the spotlight Sunday outside the Grammys, and especially when she slipped into a black sheer bodysuit for the after party. She was smiling, singing, laughing while partying with her hubby all night long. Ye and Bianca appear to be cashing in on all the attention too. The rapper just filed a new trademark application. Yay. For the phrase wife by husband. What is that? What does that mean? Wife by husband? What does that mean? With the filing indicating a book of sorts maybe on the way. You better not steal mine, which is happy wife, don't get knifed. Mine's way better. Wife by husband. No, happy wife, don't get knifed. That's amazing. Yours, not so amazing. The couple also hasn't been laying low since Sunday, flaunting all sorts of PDA around West Hollywood, around WeHo, because Kanye's like, don't start those rumors again about me being a gay fish, like South Park did, because I'm a motherfucking gay fish. So if we're in the gayborhood, which is West Hollywood, I'm making out with my lady. Just so you know, not a gay fish. Okay, but I still do like fish sticks. He still likes fish sticks. He is just, I never expected Kanye to, when he first came out, it was like something different. You were just like, oh, and then now I'm like, didn't Jay-Z, I mean, I know he's allegedly might have his own issues as well, but didn't he have a song on Ye's recent, or one of his recent albums, like, that I'm paraphrasing, but that Jay-Z told Donda, his late mother, he's like, I told her he was going to help Kanye stop all of that red capping, we're going home. Stopping all the Make America Great Again, red capping. We're going home. It's a return. Okay. I guess not. Lordy. He just looks so sad too. And he says the weirdest shit. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like Ye and Bianca are stronger than ever. Oh, are they? Okay. All right. Sure. Good luck to you. But that was weird. He's lost. You guys are saying Archives says he's lost. Osflago says disturbing. Amy says, I think he lost it when his mom died. And there's been rumors of substance abuse. Ugh. Yes, silly goose. It sounds handmaidey, like Handmaid's Tale. It does, like property of, like wife of husband. It should be happy wife, don't get knifed. That's what it should be. Let's see. Yeah, wife by husband, William. Is that like drive by? Oh, kind of, I think. Yeah, there's nothing creative about being naked on the red carpet, Yanni says. Lisa says, sad seeing Kanye using Bianca as a walking billboard for his brand. I don't know anything about her other than she's always naked and he's always like that's his weird muse. Like she's not even like a human. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Ooh, no. Oh, I hope not. Dear baby Jesus, everybody. Hope it's not Cassie Vibes Archives. That would be just horrible. DGF says, I've seen that facial expression on some unhoused mentally ill persons. He's a fetishist. Yeah, there's some. Well, remember Amber Rose said she called him a fingers in the booty hole bitch or something. Not that that's necessarily a fetish. Maybe he was like, play with my prostate. I don't know. That's their bedroom stuff. But I do remember when Amber Rose, but now she's, boy, oh boy, it sure is fun. Sure is fun. Okay. Let's take a look at this Bravo world. So we know that we got a baby on the way, okay, that we talked about from Madison LaCroix. And that is very exciting for her. Sheena still, I don't know, she did an episode, and one of the questions she's talking about, she was defending using her ex-husband Shay's last name professionally. I'm fine with it. I'm okay. I don't need to know. Yeah, what if she's in charge and like a handler, HC, and she's like, handle these tots. You know what I mean? Could be. But Sheena's still trying to, I don't know what she's trying to do. Like, justice for Shay, I guess.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Oh, Sheener. So she's defending using her ex-husband's last name professionally. Okay. Sheena Shay's name is good as gold. The Vanderpump Rules alum took to her podcast Shenanigans and answered an age-old question. Why does she still go by Shay? I always thought Shay was his first name. Fans wondered why the Apple singer opted to go by Shay. On the cover of her upcoming memoir, My Good Side. Oh, can't wait to read that. Just kidding. Is anyone going to read it? Can someone read it and give us like a book report on it? I don't know how many times I'm going to have to address this, she begins her defense. Well, stop addressing it. And just anytime someone asks, just stop addressing it. Like, if you stop addressing it, people will stop asking. I have built a professional career as Sheena Shay. It makes sense to me. It's over. Problem solved. That's why professionally, I go by JoleenLunzer and not Jolene Hernandez. Because I was a Jolene Lunzer longer as a comedian and writer and things than I was Jolene Lunzer Hernandez. I could change it down the road, but I just thought it'd be easier to just keep Jolene Lunzer. Chell doesn't care. I don't care. Don't matter. Okay. The VPR star expressed her frustrations with how changing your last name only affects women. Ugh. Now we're doing feminist. Now we're into feminism. I guess never late than never, girl. Or better late than never. Is that the term? Yeah, better late than never. She's like, oh my God, do you know it only affects women? Mm-hmm. Traditionally, men don't have the annoyance of changing documents, driver's license, potentially their entire brand when they get married. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, remember when we wanted that girl power season 11, Vanderpump Rules, and instead you gave us Let's Feel Bad for the toxic dudes who don't have to change their name when they get married? Okay, cool. In hindsight, the reality star revealed she maybe shouldn't have changed her professional name when she married Mike Shay in 2014, but she didn't anticipate the couple not working out at the time. The couple later divorced in 2016. The former server attempted to rebrand to Sheena Marie. That could have worked, but unfortunately didn't find as much success without the alliteration. Oh, I wanted to go to buy Jolene Marie for a while, and I wanted to get joleenmarie.com, but it's already taken by someone. I wonder if it's still taken. Because I was like, oh, that's so cute. Jolene Marie. And I thought, no, they're not going to do it like, spell it like my name, because I spell my name incorrectly. Nana was drunk when she named me. No. Oh, it says it. I think someone owns it, though, on... nothing comes up, but I think if you go to GoDaddy, it's taken. All right. Or maybe I tried on Instagram. Who cares? It's not about you, Jolene. Okay, I'm going to move on. So she tried to go by Sheena Marie. Oh, poor girl, but it just doesn't have the same alliteration. Sheena Shay. However, regardless of her last name, she proudly boasts the title as Brock Davies' wife, Sheena Davies. SD, like San Diego. I am Sheena Davies. I am Mrs. Davies. We are the Davies family. Okay, we get it. Jeez. You know what they should have what they should have Brock doing is selling those bungees. What are they? Those squirrel nut herders. What do you guys call them? Australian friends, remind me. The little underwears. that Brock wears swimming, that most of the world is like, no big deal, you can just wear these swimming. And here in America, we're like, what? You can't wear your undies? You can only do that if you're like a professional swimmer. You're competitive. The banana hammocks. Yeah. But Brock should have done that. He should have sold some of those. They should have made it a whole thing. The budgie smugglers. Thank you, Fee. Thank you, Fee-J. Thank you so much. Budgie smugglers. What did I call it? Squirrel nut holders? Budgie huggers. Budgie smugglers. Speedos. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she's like, we're the Davies family. So it could be like something with Davies for the budgie smugglers, like Davies smugglers or Davies, something maybe with another D, like Davies Dicks, like Dick Davies, Davies Dickies or something. Yeah, that might be trademarked, but you know what I'm saying. It genuinely does not bother Brock that I used this name. Why would it? Why would it? And also, I did recently have lunch with Mike, with the ex, and asked him point blank. And it does not bother him either. Oh, they had lunch. See, I would like to hear about that. I think she had Mike Shea on her podcast. Sheena, if you're watching, hey girl, you should have your ex on your podcast and talk about the time on Vanderpump Rules. And then how's he doing? I'd love to know about his sobriety journey. Brock's Budgies. Yes, Just Kelly. Brock's Budgies. You got a pair of Brock's? Yes, I got my pair of Brock's Budgies. Okay, let's put your nuts in it. Yes, okay, the Brock's Budgies. They're very comfortable and they hold your nuts. The Brock's Budgies. Yes, you didn't want any other kind, but Brock's. That's Just Kelly. That's good. That's good. That's good. But I would like to see her interview him. I always liked him. So they had lunch. Personally, I do not blame Sheena, this person at Taste of Reality is saying, for her former name. Why would we? It works. Why is she making this a thing? I bet she got like 2 questions about it, maybe 3, possibly 10. And she's like, why is everyone asking me this? Well, I need a topic for my next podcast. So I guess I have to address this because you guys are obsessed. You're obsessed with this. Oh my goodness. All right. Yep. AJ says, hate to say it, but she doesn't really need a last name, just Sheena. I always just think of her as Sheena. Kind of like Lala. She doesn't really need, I guess Lala Kent. I don't know. I think they branded themselves. Yes, TGF, please smash that like. Let's get to 45,000 for my 45th birthday. You guys said Yanni had a good question, but I don't see it. Oh, what's the last name of their child? I would assume Davies. What if it's Shay Davies? What if it's not Ocean? What is her little daughter's name? I know. Oh, Moon. No, Summer Moon. Summer Moon Shay. Summer Moon Davies sounds cuter. And I don't know if Brock would be like, yes, go ahead. You can name our baby after your ex-husband. Okay, it's fine. Yes, okay. Go ahead. You want to name her Summer Moon Shay? Yes, okay. I'm going to be Brock Shay. I wish Brock would change his name to Shay and everyone in the whole family Shay. And then they have to meet with Mike Shay and go, is it okay if our whole family now has your last name? Now that would be freaking interesting. He's like, whatever, dude. I'm still making beats. Lala's whole name is a stage name. Kent was her dad's first name. Well, what the hell is her real last name? Oh, jeez, Lala. But that's what you do. She keeps it real. She keeps it real gangsta. Thug life. You've been robbed. Oh, la 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 la. That's what she does.
I heard actually mixed reviews on Joleen.
Oh, Joleen was excellent. What are they saying?
Thank you. Fa la 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 la. Oh, goodness. So Sheena with just more very important news coming out about her life and her namesake. There's a rumor that Lindsay Hubbard and her boyfriend / Gemma's dad are splitting up. That's a rumor. Hopefully that's not true because they just had this little bundle of joy. Hopefully they can keep it together. And we'll talk about more fun stuff tomorrow on tomorrow's No Offense, All Offense, where it's a Friday No Offense, All Offense. And we're joined by Hype Man Husband Chell for the Let's Talk About the Husbands segment, weekly segment, where my husband joins me.
Excuse me, can you say let's talk about the husbands? Let's talk about the husbands. Excuse me, can you say let's talk about the husbands?
Let's talk about the husbands. No, it is my birthday month. It is our Aquarius season. To my fellow Aquarius, my birthday is until the 17th. But we're just trying to hit 45,000 subscribers by February 17th, which is 11 days away. Good luck to us. So we'll see Chell tomorrow. I also am still, I watched the third part of the Salt Lake City reunion, but I keep rewatching parts because I feel like there was so much going on. And I definitely want to give you guys a good, funny recap. So I don't think I'll be able to sneak it in before the Traders recap. So probably tomorrow after the No Offense, All Offense, I'll schedule something tomorrow, maybe afternoon or Saturday morning. And we'll do a Salt Lake City, the final. Oh, so sad that Salt Lake City is over. It was such a good season. Salt Lake City Housewives. We'll do a full recap of part 3 of the reunion because it was, I don't know what it was about. Well, it was just a lot. They were throwing a lot at us. And I kept having to rewind it. Plus, ADHD. So I'm like, what did they just say again? And then I was like mopping my floors at the same time. And then I was feeding the dogs. Because I can't just like sit there. I mean, sometimes I can. But usually I'm doing something else. Oh, yes. And I was trying to order more Celsius. We need to get Celsius as a sponsor. Is this going to kill me? You guys have been scaring me with, I got some Diet Coke comments. People are like, watch the Diet Coke, Joleen. I'm like, but one of these a day. Ooh. You ever drink something and you go like this? It's like, it's joy in a can. What is in it? I remember drinking it, a while back. But then I was like, yeah, it's not that great. But now I'm like, it's good. No high fructose corn syrup. Do you hear that? RFK Jr.? No aspartame. No artificial colors. Well, it's got to have some bad stuff in it. Essential energy accelerates metabolism. Okay, I can't wait to get skinnier. Burns body fat. How? I probably have to move while drinking it. Essential energy, okay. But yeah, we need I gotta contact Celsius. They gotta sponsor this shit, okay? It's either that or we're gonna have to hit up Mint Mobile by Ryan Reynolds. And I don't want to. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. It's probably maybe it's the caffeine. I don't know, but like normal like soda or pop, I feel like it doesn't even do anything to me. But this I drink, so I'm like, ooh, life's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Why? What is in this? Did Marcus Jordan get a hold of this and put his little baggie in here? I don't know. Tequila does it for you. Well, I can't drink alcohol anymore. Tequila just used to make me punch stuff and get upset. But sometimes I think I probably had fun drinking tequila. Oh, golly. I live for Mary Cosby. Mary Cosby for life. Just because I said, Joleen, I'm late for the live, but are you doing? Yes. I'm not doing a Traders watch party. I'm doing a Traders recap. The watch parties were so fun, but what I was finding is that when I did the watch parties, then I would drop the ball on the recaps. So I got to work smarter, not harder. No, something. And I want to give you guys recaps. And I felt like when I watched it with you, it was so fun. But then I was like, I already did it. I already did the recap. And then I didn't do a recap. And people were like, where's your recaps? And I'm like, I did one. So instead, no watch parties right now until I can balance the two. But I got to find out. Carcinogens taste so good. Is that what it is? Sucralose. One bad thing about Celsius is they're high in biotin, which can cause acne. I kid you not. I just a couple days ago started drinking these again. Woke up with a big ums that I put so much makeup on, like a big ums on my chin. Good thing I have those little acne patches, but a big ums. And I was like, I'm not getting my period soon or anything. Where did this come from? archives. Mama said, I'm addicted to them too. They come as a deal at my local co-op. Guess, do they have them at Costco? I'm gonna have to figure it out. I used to be like, I don't even like this kind, but now I even like this kind. Ooh, matcha. I wish I liked the taste of matcha. Like every cool, healthy adult I know is like, oh, I'm gonna have a matcha. And I drink matcha and I'm like, why don't I like the taste of it? Even mochi, you know, they have those little mochi at Trader Joe's. I like the strawberry ones. They have a vanilla, they have a matcha. My husband, his mom, they're like, oh, matcha. And I'm like, oh yeah, matcha. And I'm just not sophisticated because every time I have matcha, I'm like, I don't know. Just doesn't do it for me, but I want it to. I want it to do it for me. Okay. Sucralose is an artificial sugar. Is it one that's going to kill me like what's in Diet Coke? I don't know. Oh gosh. You drink it every day, Janine? All right, so you guys you're understanding it, but don't you feel like when I'm just like, I can do anything. I believe again. It should be called Believe Juice because I'm like, the world is okay. The world is a vampire. Before I drink these, it's like a Rage Against the Machine song in my head. And I drink one of these and I'm like, I was flying on the rain on Sunday morning of last week. When you steal my sunshine, I know it's up for me. Or whatever that song is. It's like that. So, oh, Ivy, you hate matcha too. It reminds me of my grandpa's pond. Not your grandpa's pond. What a nice memory, though. What a nice memory. It can be an acquired taste. Okay, I just feel, sometimes I do feel like my taste buds are not sophisticated. Like if someone's making Kraft mac and cheese, I'm like, oh, hell yeah. And I'm excited. Whenever I go to one of my girlfriend's house, her son loves Kraft mac and cheese. And she's like, I got a little extra for you. And I'm like, thanks. As we're having like, adult dinner, I'm like, I'll have some Kraft mac and cheese. It's the cheesiest. It's the cheesiest. I sell a healthy drink, pink drink from Plexus. It's an MLM, but the product is healthy and delish. Interesting. I've never heard of that. All I wanted was a Pepsi. The Pepsi. Okay. Red Wolf says, I bought 2, but have not tried them yet. I need the uplift for sure. Well, let me know, you guys. Let me know once you do, if you feel the same way about Celsius. Put it in the comment section, and hopefully one day we'll have a Celsius sponsorship because it does make me feel like I can believe in the world again when I drink one of these. But I only drink 1 because I can't imagine if I drank 2, I'd be too happy. Or dead. I don't know. Thank you so much to my super chatters today. And thank you, DC, for becoming a member artist. Thank you for the super chat. Oh, Steven, I missed your super chat. What? Oh, Amazing Race. I don't like Amazing Race. Oh. Okay, Steven. Breaking CBS News. Sharon Tharp just hinted at BB-8 Jen, which, hello, missed her, is coming on to the BB Duo seat. So there's a season of The Amazing Race coming out that's a duo season of just people from Big Brother. I haven't seen this yet. I don't like Amazing Race. I thought I could get into it when Janelle and Brittany Haynes, Janelle from Big Brother and obviously last season of Traitors, and Brittany Haynes from Big Brother and this season of Traitors were a duo on it, or Rachel Riley and her sister who were both on Big Brother, and then Rachel who was on Traitors. I thought I could get into it, but I couldn't. Maybe if it's just Big Brother themed, they just run too much. And I think it has something to do with they're always on a time restraint. And as a person with time blindness and ADHD, time is like my enemy. That's why Nana comes to my house and she's like, you don't have any clocks. I'm like, the clocks, time is like, I have 2 times, future and now. That's it. I can't, it's too much stress. Why do I want that staring at me like that? I have it on my phone already. And I'm like, I don't like it on the microwave. So I think The Amazing Race, they're always on some kind of like, we got to get here and look at synchronize your watches. And I'm like, I'm stressed. I'm stressed for them. I don't like it. It is all Big Brother. Well, maybe I'll give another chance. Oh, geez. Thanks for the info, Stephen. I appreciate that. I had no idea. I had no idea. Kali said, Joleen, I've started watching Big Brother season 1 because I've never watched it and I want to be able to watch it. You don't have to start at season 1 if you don't want to. You can start, well, season 2 you could start, obviously. You can get introduced to Dr. Will because you'll see him again down the road. And you saw him appear as a host of a competition in Traders. But you can start from the beginning. But if you want to know like the best seasons to watch of Big Brother, I'm sure people will, if you comment after the video posts, we can start a thread of people telling you their favorite seasons. Me personally, I mean, I would watch BB4. I would watch BB6. I would watch BB7. I would watch BB8. I would watch BB10. 11 and 12. Start there. That's a lot. That's like a lot, right? Yes, there's so many episodes, but you don't have to start at season 1 because season 1 was yeah, it's very different from what it was in season 1. But like Steven is saying, you can do 6, 8, 10, 11. I would argue to do 6, 7, 8 because 7 is an all-star season. And if you watch 6, you'll know a lot of the people that are in 7, the all-star season. So, but 4 is a great place to start. You can see our girl June. And I am from Minnesota. Yes, I am from Minnesota, Duchess. Duchess, Cinnabon, Bon Ashley. I love Minnesota. All right. Does Rob? No, Rob is Survivor. If you want to see peak Rob Survivor, watch the Survivor season, Heroes versus Villains. Such a good season. So good. I love Heroes versus Villains. You'll also see Suri, who was in, you'll see Parvati. You'll see a lot of the people you've seen on Traders. Very good. Oh, you were kidding. I didn't get the joke. Damn it. So, all right. Cami says you have to watch anything with Dr. Will. Hi, Amy Lee. Good to see you. All right, you guys. Long Minnesota goodbye here. And I'll see you very soon. Right after the premiere of the latest episode of The Traders, episode 6, will be playing at, I believe, what's it normally? 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, but they usually put it a little earlier on Peacock. And then I'll be live at 7:30 Pacific to break down the newest episode. And I am so excited. Don't forget to hit that like and leave a comment after the video post. And also, if you haven't already, follow me on social media. Instagram is the place to be, at joleenlunzer and at nooffensealloffense. I got 2 accounts on Instagram, at joleenlunzer and at nooffensealloffense. And until next time, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.
If you like what you see,